in the Explorer, and I think we're gonna name this little puppy the Little Dipper, after the constellation. It's doesn't really dip, it actually sails pretty good, but I wanted to kind of spend a minute and talk to you guys about it. So this is a Topaz dropsicle. I'm trying to mind the sheet. I'm worried that there's a little gust coming right here. It's a Topaz World Wide Sailor. This guy. It's a plastic tri-lam or whatever, so plastic foam, plastic version of a Optimist, which is a kid's sailing dinghy. And a lot of people said I'd be way too big for it and blah blah blah, adults shouldn't. But they sail them up to 125 pounds. I'm only like 145, 150. So, you know, and then it says one, I don't know if that's small things or not, plus, you know, 100 kilograms cargo. So I think it's the whole boat can handle about 220 pounds. If I'm doing my mathsicles right. But anyways, so I think I should be able to stay under that with me and a buddy and camping gear and that sort of thing. But it sails pretty good, and actually this foam block, besides being comfort, actually makes for an awesome trim device, because if I pull it away, see how the boat's heeled right now? You guys can kind of see where the horizon is. If I pull the foam block out of the picture and lean back, now look at the heel, way to windward. And these boats, from what I gather, really like to sail flat. So I was using my life jacket, but it wasn't quite enough and the buckles were no good. So I got a throwable. It matches the boat and it helps trim, you know. In fact, I could probably use a little bit more. So it's kind of getting gusty out there. I want to play on the lake for a bit. So anyways, to make the boat fit me, it has an 8-inch mast extension on it, so the boom's not right in my face all the time. I am thinking about this lake could get kind of switchy, especially one narrow section I got to sail from the ramp to get here, which makes it kind of fun. But at the same time, you know, the boom in the head's no good. Yeah, so let's pick up a little way here. Little breeze coming across. Tailtails are nice and flying smooth. You want them kind of out in a V like that, from what I understand. That means you got nice laminar airflow over both sides of the sail. And one thing that took me a second to understand, here's a little gust, you see it right here. Got my main sheet ready to drop, helm to lee if I need to, round into the wind. But this thing sails good. It hasn't done anything sketchy or scary yet, you know, as I'm saying that, you know, that might happen. But, yeah, it's a good little boat. So far, I'm pretty impressed with it overall. But yeah, so I added the boom extension. I had to move, so that it's called a sprit rig, and I had to move the spreader up because the angle wasn't right. So I moved it up to 20 centimeters or whatever it was up. I moved the halyard for it. That's that little thing right there. That rope that hauls it up is one of my favorite new words that I've learned. It's called a snotter, and that peaks up. So that's your peak up there. The top where the mast is called your throat. So that's when you're called peaking up. You pull on the snotter, and that brings the sail into shape. You could scandalize the sail, meaning take the power out of it by dropping that halyard down. So now see, we got a wind shift, kind of sketch. So I'm just going to steer downwind because I don't want to take unexpected jives. I kind of want to stale this heading. But anyway, so I did that. That's about it. There's this. So this is, I know you guys are probably wondering about this. This is a sport umbrella, burst umbrella, I think. Then I cut the leg off of it and 3D printed them out. So Dingleberry has sheet in a little bit. So he has nice shade and wind flow, and so far it's worked a treat. Yeah, I need to be able to kick up rudder for it, because that would make docking and any unexpected groundings a lot less eventful. There we go. Now we got a little power to her. But yeah, so it's one of those things, and sailing's not all, I don't know, it's not, everyone's like, oh, that must be so hard or difficult. And everyone says, that's a rope. Well, they call it a sheet, but it's a rope and this little thing here. And just keep playing with them until, like, figure out how to, like, set your sail up, like, you know, that sort of thing, like scandalize it. And the more shape it has, the more power it has. The flatter you pull it, the less power it has. But yeah, oh yeah, that's what I was saying is a sail isn't just a big chute, it's a wing. So you got to think of it as a wing. It's got to cut through the air, and that's why you got to watch those telltales, those little strips, and keep them cut straight. But so anyways, that's I don't know, that's it. Oh, we're actually starting to luff the, we're getting some weird winds here. Shackle, sit down. That's why it's luffing. Come here. He's like, sure. So anyways, let's see if we can pull off a tack here with you guys. Camera on. Move my butt board over, get the rope on the other side. Helm to lead. Right in time. Just in time for the gust. I should have been paying more attention there. I'm floating back up. So get the boat trimmed out, and yeah, there we go. So this is, you guys aren't fast by the sun here. What is this? Tow cam. So yeah, so sailing's not hard, it's not difficult, it's not, I don't know, not something you should get excited about doing. Just do it. Just go out and play, and don't use your toe as a camera mount. Apparently my foot's cramping bad right now from it. There we go. See if that works. See, I don't know how well that angle works, but anyways, yeah, it's just all about having fun. You'll figure it out. Little boats like this react really quick, so when you do something, you notice it. I do need to add some sort of cleat. I know it's probably really taboo on a small boat like this, but some way to lock off this rope down here. There's a mount down under my leg, so doing something there would be handy. But no, anyways, it's quite a little happy boat, and I think that's going to be a good boat for Shackleton and I to go out and get some camping done on, and some explorating, and yeah, I think you know, I'm not going to be able to take the kitchen sink, but lightweight camping gear, I think I'll do a treat. And anyways, you guys go get out on the water and enjoy yourselves. Have a good day, y'all.